What's up everyone, it's Zeps here. Now before I jump into the video, I just want to thank everyone for the support on my previous video. Now, to be honest, I honestly did not expect so much feedback on my previous video. I was kind of overwhelmed, so I'm honestly grateful for you all. So thank you very much, all of you. So now let's get into the video, okay? So as you can see, yes, I'm playing with bots again. I'm pretty sure you guys know from my previous video, but for the people that don't know, it's because I want to avoid lag, even though I get so much frame lag. That's because my PC's crap, but whatever. Now, today's topic is, I'm honestly confused about this topic because I never know if this topic should be taken seriously or if this topic's just stupid. But I'm going to talk about it because I see it a lot, and I see a lot of people they always get upset about this topic. Today's topic is going to be gender equality. Now, I see this pop up a lot onto YouTube, and I also see it a lot on other social medias. I also see it get made fun of on 9gag, and I think that's just because they think it's stupid. Now, the reason I honestly think that this whole topic is just pretty stupid is just because I struggle to grasp that the human race can't move past it. It's such a stupid thing to argue about that I can't believe that no one can just accept it and just move on. Now, what I want to talk about is a lot of people get upset because of the differences between male and female. And now the differences they bring up is nothing to really be upset about. I mean, it's just something we can't change. Now the differences I'm going to talk about are biological differences. We can't change ourselves biologically. I think we can. I'm not too sure, but whatever. I know there's plastic surgery and all that, but let's not get into that. So the main differences I'm going to talk about is probably the biggest differences you guys will probably know about already. Like, I'm not going to talk about that. You know, female has a vagina and male has a penis. It's pretty obvious. I'm sure you guys all know about that right now. But there's one difference that I want to talk about that actually caught my attention, is the emotional difference. Now, men will have an X and a Y chromosome. The X chromosome is to do with emotions, and the Y chromosome has to do with physicality. Now, while men have the X and the Y chromosome, women only have the X chromosome. They actually have two X chromosomes. So that actually explains the difference of why they are a bit more emotional than men are. And it also explains the physical dominance between men and women. So yes, you all know now that men actually are more physically dominant to women. But what I would like to explain briefly is that just because there are these differences does not mean that a man cannot be as emotional as a woman, or that a woman cannot be as physically strong as a man is. Okay, so now we've talked about that. Now what I also want to talk about is pronouns. Now I see a lot of people get offended about pronouns if they've been called the wrong pronoun. So you'll get a guy and you'll call him a he, but he will just shout and scream at you because you called him a he, and he's actually a she. So now I think this is quite ridiculous because, like, let's take an example here. There is this transgender guy, okay? He's a guy, but he's actually a girl. He looks like a guy. So now I walk up to him and I say, "How's it going, bro?" Now he gets offended because I just assumed his gender. Can you really blame me for assuming his gender when he looks like a guy? No, you can't really, okay? So what I think this is that I think these people are just attention hungry and they kind of just want to be a special snowflake, so that's why they do it. But yet again, I can't assume, I don't know them, so whatever, let's just move on. Now, I kind of see this a lot. I kind of see a lot of sexism between men and women. Now, with me, I'm not sexist, but I do find sexist jokes funny. They really are. I don't understand this, but I'm pretty sure people don't even know what sexism means anymore. So we have this Ghostbusters movie that just came out. Now, I haven't watched it yet, and I honestly don't want to watch it after all the reviews I've been hearing and watching so I'm not looking forward to it. But what I want to talk about is that why people think that people hate this video, and that's just because of the full girl cast. Now, for a lot of people, it probably is the full girl cast. Now, what I heard is that it's not the full girl cast, but it's the actual actresses. They don't suit the role, and it's the type of movie. This movie should have never gotten a reboot. It's also because I hear people say it's a rushed movie, and there's a whole lot of things like that. But it has nothing to do with the sex. For some people it actually does, but for some people it doesn't. So now let's just say we got some people saying no, the movie sucks because it's a full girl cast. So is this a sexist or a matter of opinion? And now this is tricky because I was thinking about this for a while and it got me confused. Now this is actually a debate that I've been going on about, and I don't know, I don't have a conclusion for it. But that's up for you guys to debate. Is it sexist or is it just an opinion if someone doesn't like a movie because it has girls in it or if it has guys in it? Personally, I don't mind, actually, I don't care. But here's the actual problem that I found. So we're getting a whole lot of reboots for no reason other than a cash grab. So now we got this full reboot of girls in I don't know, there's a few movies with full reboots with girls in them. Now if you're doing this to avoid sexism, then you're being sexist. Now I want you to think about that for a while. So to conclude my whole discussion today, there are differences between male and female, but that does not mean we can use those differences as an excuse. This whole pronoun thing is stupid. The Ghostbusters movie is not bad because of the girls, it's actually just bad because it's horribly directed and there should not be a new Ghostbusters movie. That movie should just have been left alone. But yet again, this is actually a very interesting topic and I thought about it for a while. But the way I think about it is that everyone's a human being. We're all going to have differences between either race or gender. Yes, there's going to be differences, and people are going to have their opinions about these races, genders, and everything, and that's okay, and there's nothing you can do to change about that. But that's going to do it for my video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or subscribe. This has been Zeps, and I am out.